All right, shalom. Shalom to the elect of Yahshua, and shalom to the other men, women, and children of our nation, who YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI is going to have mercy upon them. Shalom to all of you. BARAK YAHAWAH, BARAK YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH, call Halalyam, NAWA, NAWA, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone, and much due respect to the sincere Akim for our labor and works. Shalom to you believers, to the Akim Aqua, which would be brothers, and few amount of sincere sisters who do strive for the truth. All right. Abaratza, days less than edifying, laying upon the tables and pay booster. All right, to continue enduring. All right, keep fighting the good fight of faith. All right, keep fighting the good fight of faith. The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2, verses 3 through 5. Right? Yeah, 3 to 5 in the KJV. Thou, therefore, endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahawashi. God. Yahawah is a man of war. So when you're coming to serve Yahawah Shai, especially as a Hebrew, it's like, man, you've pretty much been enlisted into the Lord of hosts, into Yahawah of armies, his army. Speaking from experience, being in the military in the past, there's a phase you go through before you receive your orders to get stationed at your actual unit. All right, you got to go through that phase, the red phase, blue phase, white phase, some shit like that. All right, because you got to prove yourself that you are worthy to be whatever MOS. Okay, same thing here. We're serving Yahawah as a Hebrew Israelite man. All right, you got to go through that phase, the phases. And our Rasas we become worthy to make it to the end, to get them orders, be put on the front line, become those battle axes and weapons of war. Our Rasas. Okay, so the book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahushai is a man of war. The Lord is his name. How is his name? It's capitalized. All right. When you see Lord capitalized, it's talking about our Heavenly Father Yahawah. Okay. But it's okay to mention Yahawashi as well too. There's nothing wrong with that. The Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahushai is a man of war. The Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahushai is his name. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3 to 5. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahawashi, God. No man that worrieth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him, right? Yahawashi, who hath chosen him to be a soldier. Hey, he was chosen to be a soldier for Yahawashi. So you're gonna fuck suffer, man. Thing about this ministry, you will go through affliction. mentally, spiritually, physically. Okay. Uh, verse 5. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully, except he strive lawfully. Let's get that in the NLT break right quick. When you come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation, right? You're gonna you you you're gonna find yourself going through some shit, right? Um, especially having spiritual battles that's like up here, okay, in your life, in your mind. Second Timothy chapter 2 verses 3 to 5 in the New Living Translation. Endure suffering along with me as a good soldier of the Mashiach Yahushua. Okay, endure, endure. Okay, endure. Suffer something painful or difficult, patient. Right? We live in an age where everything is just polluted with wickedness. So trying to be righteous in this current age, you're gonna suffer many painful and difficult things. And we gotta go through that patiently. We gotta suffer patiently. You gotta let me get that in the Google definition right quick. So I can get some similar terms. Endure, endure definition. Endure. Suffer something painful or difficult patiently, right? Patience, right? Long suffering. So similar terms for endure, live through, experience, right? Experience, encounter, or undergo an event or occurrence. So the elect are undergoing, so like the elect are experiencing what it's like to try to rehearse righteousness in the world, an age of this wickedness. Okay, and it's going to be painful. It's going to be difficult. Okay, all right. That's why not everyone or any Hebrew Israelite is doing this, because it's not for anyone or everyone. It's only for the elect. Now, RAWCHAA, we are the elect. That we continue to endure. We continue to live through this experience. Cope with, deal with. Right? So we just got to deal with the fact that this place is wicked as hell. We gotta deal with the fact that our women are completely out of order. They don't fuck with us. They don't treat us well. They don't look at us as Halalyam, my gods, Yasha princes of the Most High, YAHAWASHI. We gotta deal with the fact that everything here is pretty much against us, man. Okay, you gotta deal with the fact that you have been deprived of everything ever since comes to this truth. Okay, right? You gotta deal with the fact that you no longer the ladies' man. You no longer that dude, right? Whoever you was and whoever you was before you came to this truth. You gotta deal with the fact that it feels like people are not being held accountable for their unrepentant sins. You gotta deal with the fact that you gotta suffer from this. Okay, right? Suffer is another similar term. Suffer, experience, or be subject to something bad or unpleasant. So the elect, those who are serving Yahawah with fear, trembling, sincere, and truth, you're going to experience and be subject onto many unpleasant things. Okay, you got to deal with the fact that we still got to go to this damn double food, water, bullshit ass fools. You got to keep clocking in for this fucking double. You just gotta suffer, deal with, go through, tolerate the fact, put up with the fact that even though there's so much prophecies happening right now, you gotta deal with the fact that it's not enough to put America down. Like this is just not enough for this place to crash. All right, you just gotta deal with put it like this. So I can put it like you just gotta deal with the fact that even though it feels like it's tarrying, right? Even though it feels like the visions are tarrying, Habakkuk 2 and 3, right? But what? The visions are yet from the point of time, right? All right. So let me go back. All right. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verses 3 through 5 in the NLT, right? So endure, suffering along with me. So endure, tolerate, cope with, suffer, okay? Experience, right? So endure, right? Experience suffering along with me as a good soldier of Hamashiach Yahushua. Soldiers don't get tied up in the affairs of civilian life, for then they cannot please the officer who enlisted them. Okay, so when you're serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you can't get too tied up, caught up with the cares, the fashions of this world. Okay, because if you do, you will not be able to please the one who enlisted you. Okay, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Let's go to that word enlist. Okay, enlist. Because it says who enlisted you as a soldier. Right? Pretty much you went through a mandatory draft. Okay. Many are called, a few are chosen. Right? Many has been called to this mandatory draft for Yahweh of hosts, but only a few are going to get them orders. Okay. Now that we get that, that crown. Enlist.
Enlist.
It says enroll or be enrolled in the armed services. Engage a person or their help or support. Let's see, let me get the first one. It says enroll or be enrolled in the armed services, right? So let's say hire. Okay, you've been hired to work for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Let's see, employ. Give work to someone and pay them for it, right? And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, he employed, right? He gave work to who? To the men of the house of David, remnant, right? Especially the prophets, the teachers, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, right? Let me find it right quick. Right? So you've been hired. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you've been drafted. Here you go. I was looking for that one. Draft is a similar term for enlist. It says prepare a preliminary, if I'm pronouncing that correct, vision of a document. Right, so you've been drafted. You've been drafted in the Lord of Hosts. You've been drafted in Yahweh armies, Yahweh Bashem armies. They're military. Okay, you're being paid for it spiritually, building up those treasures in heaven. All right, all right, and you will get paid for it because the Lord says that He's not unjust. Look, to forget your labor of love. Is paraphrasing something along that line. It says, endure suffering, right? Experience suffering along with me as a good soldier of Hamashiach. Soldiers don't get tied up in the affairs of the civilian life. So when you're serving Yahweh Shai, you've been enlisted, you've been drafted to be a soldier for Yahweh Shai. You can't get caught up with the cares, the fashion of this world, because if you do, you won't be able to please Yahweh Shai. You can use the world, but don't abuse it. Don't get caught up, because what? The fashions of this world passes away. Paraphrasing. Soldiers don't get tied up in the affairs of civilian life, for then they cannot please the officer who enlisted them. So you won't be able to please the officer, YAHAWASHI, who drafted your ass. um, and athletes cannot win the prize unless they follow the rules. So you won't be able to get your crown of life unless you follow the blueprint that Yahweh Shai given onto us through his men, through his prophets, his passion, his flock, right? So that's what men. Okay? So just try your best to follow the blueprint. Try your best to follow the rules so you can be able to please Yahweh Shai, the officer who enlisted you, who drafted you. Okay? All right? And just try your best. All right? Let's get that right quick. Chosen the rich, like he chosen the poor, the rich in faith, the rich in faith. Because yeah, it sucks, man. Constantly being the bottom, constantly being deprived of everything here. No fucking breaks. Right? It may seem like, damn, like you feel like you're nobody. You feel like you're a piece of shit. Okay? All right, but there's a reason why. The book of James, chapter 2, verse 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren. Have not Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai chosen the poor of this world, this age, this very world that we in right fucking now. Okay? Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai chosen the poor of this world, but rich in faith. He ain't choose Kyrie Irving. He ain't choose Kanye West. He ain't choose Will Smith. He ain't choose Bad Bunny. He ain't choose these wicked ass niggas, these wicked ass Israelites that made a covenant with the fucking heathen. That's celebrities living a great fucking life. He's chosen those that have a contrite heart, a broken spirit, who's brokenhearted, who's been through some shit. Right? Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not Yahweh Bashim Yahushai chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs and heirs and heirs of the kingdom which he promised, he have promised to them that love him. Right? Not everyone here, not every Hebrew Israelite loves Yahweh Bashmi Shai, because not every Hebrew Israelite fears Yahweh Bashmi Shai. They don't even believe in the true names. They believe in any and all names other than the true names. Okay? All right. So the point I want to get out of here was that, you may find yourself being someone poor. You know, everything always went south for you. None of your plans ever came to life. Your dreams, your American dreams, and etc. Right? You was always pretty much poor in this world. All right. But guess what? You have something that's so rich, something that not everyone or anyone has in this world, which is faith. And it may suck now. After this Passover, something happens. Okay, something happens that changes everyone's life, and we can actually start seeing more. We can actually start seeing, the like the outcome of our labor for Yahweh. But right now it sucks. Yeah. All right. The things about patience, long suffering, endurance. Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna get one more. Go to them the Lord. You will patience. So All right, so the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 2, verse 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will ye do when the Lord YAHWASHI shall visit you? You was once of this truth, you gave up, you took your hand off the plow, you went back out to the world to get caught up with the civilian affairs, right? The cares of this world. Okay? By you doing that, you pretty much putting Yahweh Shai back on the cross, pretty much. As a Hebrew Israelite who was once in this truth, man or woman, children, Hebrew Israelite in general, that was once in this truth, and then you went back out to the world. You went back to being the old you, or worse than who you were before it comes to this truth. That's you pretty much saying to Yahweh or Yahweh Shai that you're gonna put Yahweh Shai back on the cross, right? And that's fucked up. So guess what? Woe unto you that lost patience. What you gonna do when Yahweh or Yahweh Shai misses you, right? Let's see. If I'm gonna get one more, it's in the book of Hebrews. Bear with me. Hold on. Let me get my Bible. It's in the book of Hebrews for sure about how our power chastises, he chasteneth those who he loves. Yeah, it fucking sucks getting that fuck out. Getting that spiritual chancreta, spiritual broom, and whatever we used to get hit with growing up. Right. Let's see. I'm trying to find the Hebrews. Bear with me. Here we go. All right, so the book of Hebrews, chapter 12. Let's see. Book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verses 6. No. Verses 5 through 9. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children, my son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, Yahweh, nor faint when thou art rebuked. So when our power is rebuking you, he's doing it out of love. Don't faint. Don't give up. Don't despise the pop out. Right? Don't despise the divine pop out. Right? Yeah, it sucks, but hey, it's better to be chastened by the higher power because he loves you than to be scorched, to become a steel. Okay? To be viewed as an enemy from Yahweh. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father Yahweh chastiseth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all ye, like all are partakers, then are ye bastards like fatherless, and not sons. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, biological, and not everyone grew up with a father. So some of us grew up, most of us grew up with mothers, okay, who was like a father. Fucking sad, but hey, it's true. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, biological fathers, right? Parents, biological parents, right? Which corrected us and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father Yahweh of spirits and live? All right, so so when a guardian, a biological parent, foster parent, someone who took care of you, pretty much someone who's supposed to be like a father, a mother, a parent, guardian, right? When you screw up, you got your papa, got your butt whipping, you got hit with a Hoya, fucking broomstick, damn chancleta that flew from the living room to the kitchen, right? You name it, right? You gave them reverence. Okay, yeah, it sucks for the moment, but then later on you realize, okay, I fucked up. You learn from it and you move on, you grow. Okay, and you respect them for that. You give them reverence for that. So why not much more Yahawah of spirits? YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. All right. Again, it's all about suffering, endurance, pacing. Okay, not about who gets there first, but who makes it there, who makes it to the end. All right. So Abaratazah today's lesson was edifying, a faith booster. All right. Yeah, it sucks, but hey, it's better to suffer willingly through the spirit and power of Yahweh as a 1/3 than to have to be forced to suffer as a 2/3. It's better to suffer for our power now than to know him, acknowledge him through death and pain. Second Edges 9, read verses 9 to 12. Okay, well, verse 12, you shall know the death like him. Okay, you're going to acknowledge Yahweh through torment, after death. Okay, so I'm going to close out by giving much due, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone, and much due respect to the sincere Akim for labor and work. Shalom to you believers, to the Akim Ma'akwa, which be brothers and few amount of sincere sisters who do subscribe to the truth. PTA, Abad soon, Kwame Yasharala, Akim, feel free, leave any precept on the comment board that's related to today's lesson to edify the elect and to increase their faith, right? So Shalom, BCA.